This is another interesting story. I don't know if any of you guys went to the API conference in Phoenix this last year, but at the API conference in Phoenix, the safety speaker was a guy who had been dead. And it was very interesting story. He had been working in a ditch, not on a energy pipeline, but on a water pipeline. And they started with a relatively shallow ditch, and they got deeper and deeper and deeper. And they had always been fine, right? The ditch never fell in on them or anything like that. So they weren't taking the proper precautions of shoring the side of the pipe. And at one point, the ditch fell in on him. And he actually, when they dug him out, he was flatlined. And they resuscitated him, brought him to, and all that sort of thing. But his story is really interesting because he talked about not himself, but the position he had put the responders in and his buddies in. He said, first of all, the backhoe operator had to decide very quickly whether he was going to jump off the backhoe and everybody's going to get shovels, or if he's going to try to get the dirt off the top of me because I was completely covered up
They kill people doing that.
and potentially kill me. That I put him in that position. Once they got me exposed, the emergency response people jumped into the ditch. So I had 9 people in an unstable ditch all working on me. I put my coworkers in the position of having to call my wife. So it was a very interesting story. We work in a hazardous business. We need to watch out for things and take precautions, and it doesn't take but a second for something to happen. But he got lulled into complacency. He had been doing this all along. Nothing bad had happened. Everything was fine. So how do we go about making sure from a trench standpoint we're okay? How do we implement the control room management procedures?